have a new workout video for you today. It is 28 minutes long, and this one's a little bit different than the ones we've been doing. What it is you're going to do 20 seconds of an exercise with 10 seconds rest, and you're going to do that 8 times. So there's a website I put on there that has an interval timer that works great for this, especially. If not, you can just use a clock. That's a little bit harder because you are going to be working, so it's really helpful to have a timer. So we're going to go through 7 exercises, and the first one we're going to do are hip-hop squats. So they look like this. So you're going to come down into a squat, and then you're going to jump up and stagger your legs like so. Then you come back down and go the other way. So you're going to go down and up, down and up. And you're going to repeat this for 20 seconds. You get a 10-second break, and then you'll do that 8 times. Now, after the 8 times is over, you have only 1 minute rest. So this is enough time to grab a drink of water and catch your breath. During the 10-second rest, I want you to really try to write your scores down. This is going to help you out if you ever do this workout again. It's a really great motivating tool, so I really encourage that. So the next exercise is pull-ups. So you have actually 4 choices. You have a pull-up, so if you have a pull-up bar, you can use that, of course. You're going to just do as many pull-ups as you can in 20 seconds, or you can take an elastic tube and do pull-downs. You want to make sure the tube is really tight, and you're going to pull and squeeze down like so. Elbows are apart, you squeeze your shoulder blades. Or what I did was I did half pull-ups and half body rows because I'm just not strong enough to do that many pull-ups yet. So I did half pull-ups, and then I lined myself underneath this bar here. Or you can use a Smith machine. You want nice tight core muscles, and you're going to pull yourself up, squeeze your shoulder blades, and down. So you have 20 seconds of those, and you can choose any of those if you like. Now if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can take your elastic tube and you can do rows with this. So what you can do is just wrap this around your feet. Again, make sure this is tight. This is supposed to be a challenging workout. So you're going to hold the palms facing each other. You're going to sit up super tall with those abs in tight, and you're going to pull this way. So you have your choice of those 4 exercises. They're all pulling, so you choose. If you get tired, you can switch to another one. Okay? So the next one we have are in and outs, and these are for your abs. You're going to lay on your back. You want your lower back nice and flat to the ground in this position. If this is too hard, the higher the legs up, the easier it is. The lower, the harder. So you're going to pull yourself in like so, and then come out. Like that. If these are too tough, you leave your feet down and just do some regular crunches. Again, you want to leave that back nice and flat to the floor. Alright, the 4th one is a crocodile crawl, and this is a stationary one. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on your hands and toes, and your toes stay in the same position and your hands are going to move. So you want to hold your belly button up away from the floor. You're going to step 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, and then you step back 1, 2, 3. And then we come over to the other side. 2, 3, and then back, etc. So when you record these, each hand step is 1. So you have 3, then 6, then 9, then 12. So you're going to do 8 sets of those for 20 seconds, and those are great for your obliques, for your abdominals, and your arms. You're going to really feel your arms with that one. Next one is a reverse lunge. So you're going to stand with the right leg in front. You're going to step back with the left, bend both knees, so this knee almost touches the floor, and then you're going to lift and kick. So you bend back, lift and kick. Now if that's too challenging for you, you can always do a lunge like this. Pull your knee in, squeeze that on the ground, so squeeze that right glute, like so. If this is still too tough, you can just step. So step forward and back. And then the next set is of course going to be the other leg. So you're going to reverse lunge back. If you're doing your kick, kick up as high as you can, squeezing this glute. You can do your knee in, or you can just do your regular old lunge. I should say the crocodile crawl, if that is too tough, you can just hold a plank. So I think you all know what a plank looks like. You're going to stay in a nice straight line, hold those abs tight, hold for the 20 seconds. If your arms get too tired, you can come down to your elbows. And again, you hold for 20 seconds. Make sure your butt's not up in the air, and make sure your hips aren't sinking down to the floor. You want to stay straight. Okay, so that's a substitute for the crocodile crawl. Now the last exercise was really challenging for me. It's a 3-angle push-up. So you start with your hands like this. So you want like a little triangle. You're going to have your legs a little wider than normal. And you're going to do a push-up. So you have a push-up here. Go as low as you can. Then you're going to step your hands underneath your shoulders for a regular push-up. And then you go out for a wide one. When you come out, make sure you step one arm out at a time. Don't just step one out and do a push-up. So you want to be even. And then after the wide one, you come back into the middle. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then you work your way back in. So those get pretty tough. That about does it. I hope you have a really great workout. I know I sure did. And I will get back to you soon with another workout.